Then Matt Dillon in our premiere movie, Mr. Wonderful.
You know you can count on Coles for all the things you need for Christmas, like this program. Right, Daddy?
Hello again and welcome to Classic Crows. The good thing about the show is that if you're an Adelaide fan, you get a win every week, and that's not too hard to take. This time, North Melbourne travels to Football Park in May of 1993. The Crows have blown the start of the season with 3 losses in a row, while at Arden Street, Dennis Pagan had just taken over a job which would finish with a 96 flag. The Roos got the jump on Adelaide not once but twice. But a full house, Tony Modra at his absolute best, including Mark of the Year. Well, just kick back and enjoy.
Yes. McDermott and Schwass. And they're at it before the ball has bounced.
Yes, McGuinness is trying to pick up Schwass, trying to break that tag.
Wren gets the first tap. Stevens a touch. Jarman's handball was very effective to Jamison. Long left foot to the pocket. Robin fell over. Martin over the top of it. Robin comes in and interferes, and Martin will take a free kick. North Melbourne able to take it away. The kick by Archer was a good one. They stroll away through half-back. Scholes drop punt towards half-forward. Smart unopposed. Carey with him. And tough on Smart there, Carey. That will be a fascinating duel as Adelaide go away. Jarman down behind play. Good mark taken by Rasciuto. Gives it over to Anderson on his left side.
Anderson kicks the ball very, very long and direct. Top effort there by Archer. Ball forced forward. Opportunity for Fairley in the right back pocket. Drops in short. Roberts couldn't control it. Kicked forward by German. German to centre half forward. And a good mark. Standing his ground, Carey. An imposing person on a football field is Wayne Carey. Carey, amidst the boos and cheers and jeers. Lovely kick, a goal. Here's Ross Smith to kick it back into play for North Melbourne. Good distance from the kick out. Well outside 50 metres. Ischenko can't quite judge the mark, but taps it on. Allison and Roberts combine. Allison's kick just a little bit askew to left half forward, but Carey, big, strong and pacey. McAdam, great pickup. Ramiro into the square. Off the ground, German. He slipped it through for a goal.
Smith, Allison at half-back. Centering kick. Punched on cleverly by Rock. Carey. Good start by Carey. Scholl, nice dummy. And then centering kick. Ischenko in the box seat here. Stretches high. Well played Maynard. Roberts claims it and gets it. Did he touch it first? From 45 metres. And a good-looking kick by Roberts for a goal.
Nearly a mark taken by Laidley. He's a desperado, Dean Laidley, back there at half-back for North Melbourne. The kick goes back near the wing, and Andrew Jarman being penalised there for keeping his North Melbourne opponent from the marking contest. That's Clarkson, and he'll kick North Melbourne into attack. Right up to close to the 50-metre line. Carey, third in line, takes the mark directly in front, 50 metres from goal.
It's been a marking machine, Carey, this year. Really has gone that next step in his development.
Markologist is what I've heard today. I don't know what they do, but Wayne Carey does it well. And he does it well with a kick too. He's got his second. 4 straight, North Melbourne. Well, McGuinness will kick Adelaide to within scoring distance. Up towards full forward. Rotherham maybe held. Modra will get the goal. And eventually, after about 3/4 of this first term, Adelaide kicked their first goal through Tony Modra.
Anderson, Rasciuto in the front spot. Smith had the drop on him all the way, and Anderson's kick took a long time to get to Rasciuto. And Smith able to take it comfortably to centre half forward. Roberts, good grab. The added dimension this year. Now Roberts from the centre square. Lovely drop punt to the goal square. Longmire set. Smart with a big fly. McAdam McAdam round the body. He's very good, this man. Bang. A genius. He's a superstar. What a player. 2 to McAdam, 6 goals to 1-5.
Chance for North Melbourne to clear the ball from half-back. High kick into the centre. Good effort, McDermott.
He's just a great player.
Top effort. Great leader. Probably had about 8 possessions already in this game. Kick in towards full forward. No mark taken. Robin gets rid of the opposition. Shot for goal by Robin. Wonderful kick.
17 to 37. Adelaide coming back. Another one before quarter time would tighten it up. Jarman unable to. Laidley, well played. Wren to smother it. Schwass broke the McDermott tackle. That's not easy. Wren then put the tackle on Laidley. Suddenly Adelaide finding it. McGuinness charging to goal. Long drop punt. Modra sets himself. It'll go through. Another one. Free kick to Adelaide. Advantage is played. Rashuto away. Modra provides the lead over the top. Oh, great! What a specky! Cheers, a good game, isn't it?
It is terrific stuff.
Oh, that was wonderful. It was over the top and he stretched out the big paw.
Yes, it looked like he'd run under the ball. But this is a talented player. He was dragged last week in controversial circumstances, but we are told it was for disciplinary reasons. And really, you just cannot doubt this man's ability. Probably mark of the year last week, and that one wasn't far behind it.
Modra lining up for his second, and Adelaide steaming back. Drop punt, kicks it. Sets himself. Rock's been a quiet player, named in the Victorian squad this week. Carey over the top. Handball was very good by Jamison to Dragenza. Now Liptak. Should do something with it. Lovely bit of play with McGuinness on the up as he goes to fall forward. Modra and Archer. Micken, well played. Modra handballs to McGuinness. McGuinness goes with a left foot and puts it through. And not effective. Anderson to Bickley. Bickley swings the handball. Maynard gets a good bounce. Does it cleverly. Centering kick okay. Rashuto set himself and gets a free kick.
Longmire limping behind play, has been pushed out to centre half forward. Now he's swapping again with Carey, so they're throwing it around North Melbourne.
Modra provided the first lead. Rashuto goes to Robrin. And a good, clever mark by Robrin against Martin.
Very talented young man.
Robrin to kick from 40 metres. Drop punt. Good looking kick. Goal.
Adelaide lead by 4 points. Second goal of the evening to Matthew Robrin. Big Alex gets the ball clear for Ramiro. Ramiro's quick kick up towards half forward. Taken by Longmire. Look for the hand pass for Carey. He's in trouble. Most definitely, Gerard. Rouvray gets clear. Kicks it up towards the wing. Goes past Dean Laidley. He gets in there to effect a shepherd for Fairley. Hand pass over the top, ineffective. Brilliant football by Scott Lee. Bickley. Micken. Oh, the combination. Liptak in there as well. Lee's kick towards half forward. Oh, nearly a mark to Modra. Jarman kicks for goal, and that is absolutely sensational stuff. By golly, football's alive and well at Footy Park tonight, Bruce. Anderson, who loves to kick the ball long distances, goes to the front of the square. Punch by Micken was disciplined. Robrin. Modra. Snapshot goal.
Ashinko over the back. Maynard to Liptak. Good looking kick. What a wonderful kick by Liptak. And Modra's certainly not 100%, but he is capable of running and marking and hopefully from Adelaide's point of view kicking a goal. Lining up for number 4. Kicks from about 48 metres. Drop punt. It looks good. It is. And Gerard, this is a handy break now at 10-7 to 7-4.
Rock kicks it to the front of the goals. Smart gets down in front. Chance for Ramiro. Snapshot is a goal. It's going to be a torrid last quarter, I'm predicting here. Stevens gets the ball clear, and Carey marks in front of Smart. It was kick 2. Lovely long kick by Carey. It looks pretty good. So Carey kicks his third goal, and North Melbourne hit the front. 12.5 minutes left. North Melbourne hit back. They lead by 11 points, 13-7 to 11-8. And Big Alex, he's got a huge heart because he's done a terrific job at those centre bounces. Martin gets the ball to German. German streams towards goal. Peter German, lovely long kick, but may have been touched. No, it hasn't been. It's a goal to North. Great kick by Peter German. Indicating to the umpire that he's going to come to this near side. He goes close to the 50-metre line. No mark taken. Robin in front. Hand pass away for Anderson. Haven't had any players running past. Jamison and McDermott combined. Got something moving here. Scott Lee. His kick in towards full forward. Oh, terrific mark. Under the odds, a lot of pressure applied by Archer. And this young man who's kicked 5 goals already, lining up for goal number 6. Very important kick for Adelaide. Modra. Good kick. It's a goal. Robin dives on the footy. Well so does Stevens with desperation. Ischenko combines with Allison and North Melbourne into attack.
Chips it. Rock could get a good bounce. Running at it. Maynard tries to run him down. Smart holds it up. Rock gets rid of a good play, Adelaide. They've conceded nothing here. Now a chance for Ramiro. Left foot snap. Hart. Goal. Oh, McAvaney grabbed hold of Hart, but it's a goal. Little chip by Hart. Man in question. Goes to Bickley. Back to Jamison. Adelaide trails by 3 goals. Jamison goes to half forward. McGuinness just trying to get rid of Stevens, who did excellently to hold him there. McGuinness free kick.
I don't know why they're cheering, because you mentioned at half-time the statistics with the free kicks are just so lopsided in favour of Adelaide.
19-4 at half-time and 10-1 in the second quarter.
Was it Stevens on the mark as he crept up a yard or so?
Gives it his best. Modra!
That is the mark of the year. I'll say now, no one will beat that. That's the biggest leap since Chilla Porter ran second in the 56 Olympic Games.
Well, 45,000 people have risen to 1. It's one of the great moments in the game, isn't it? It really is.
Well, he's certainly setting Gary Ablett a task now. Have a look at that one. Jezelenko took a ripper in a grand final. That one was second to none.
And he kicks his 7th.
Graham, you came off 3 losses. It was a good start to the season with 4 wins, but 3 losses meant the game against North Melbourne was a danger game, wasn't it?
Well, it definitely was a danger game, particularly when you're going to play a game at home. We expected to win every game we played at home at Footy Park. It was certainly 10 out of the 11. Sorry, no, it was only 9 out of the 10. There's only 10 games at Footy Park that year. So we expected to win 10 or 9 of those games, and we'd lost previously to Hawthorn. Not by a lot, but we'd lost. And this game coming up was a real test, because you don't want to be you don't want to lose 4 in a row. North Melbourne we'd beaten quite easily at the start of the year in the Foster's Cup, and they were a different team though, so there was a certain amount of trepidation about it.
Earlier in the season, North Melbourne had come to town and you'd absolutely thrashed them at Football Park. Suddenly they were back and you were 26 points down with just 1 quarter to go.
But I wasn't really that concerned, and I remember watching the replay also at 3/4 time. One of the commentators made the statement that it looked like North Melbourne were going quite comfortably. But Gerard Healy was making the special comments, and he said, look, the Crows are coming home with the breeze. With this crowd behind them, don't be surprised if they get up. So I always believed that if we could get 1 or 2 goals quickly at the start of the quarter, we'd be able to get on top of them. Of course, I wasn't expecting that enormous mark of Tony Modra's, which just lifted the stadium and lifted the team, and one of the most inspirational moments of the Crows in the time that I was there.
The year 1993, it was the Crows' most successful year. Tony Modra's most successful year. And you've sort of remembered isolated incidents out of that apart from the finals.
Yes.
That game and that mark really summed up the heights that Tony and the team got to during the year.
It did. I mean, there were other great moments. That was the much publicised one. The most important mark I think he took for the year was the mark in the second quarter against Collingwood over Gary Pert, when the Crows were struggling. We were trailing by 4 or 5 goals in the second quarter of the last game of that year. That was a record crowd at Football Park. We had to win. Winning was the difference between finishing 5th or not making the finals at all. And the ball came down. It was a difficult one to judge. He got right up on top of Gary Pert, took the mark, kicked the goal. And I felt in the context of the season, that was the most important mark that Tony Modra took.
Emotional evening this one now as Wren goes up and thumps it down. Liptak in the grasp. McGuinness again inspired his third kick of the term. Modra!
Before you were coach of the Crows, there was this rivalry with Port Adelaide. Then you were involved with the Crows. Now there's two teams, and one of them is Port Adelaide in the AFL this year. What are your thoughts on a two-team town there?
Well, I think it's great, and it had to be Port Adelaide. I mean, I have a lot of fun. Unfortunately, some people take me seriously. I have a lot of fun shy-acking them and developing a set against them, of course, because you either barrack for Port or you hate them. So in the football sense, I'll hate them. But you can't help but respect them, and what I see, what they're doing down there, how they're going about it, I think they're doing a tremendous job. It's going to be very, very hard. You know, as Johnny Cowles says, he only expects to win 5 or 6 or 7 games, but in reality, I think they can do better than that and should be aiming to do better than that. And they'll have fantastic times, they'll have great disappointments, but what they do have in place down there is a structure and a support base that won't desert them or won't be looking for scapegoats when things start to go wrong. And I think they're beautifully placed if they can develop and improve their playing strength through the draft, which will be hard. If they can do that, in the course of time, they will be in a much stronger position.
10 to 13-8. 112 to 86. Wren to go against Ashenko. Wiedemann runs in hard. Martin. Max Stevens has told us in the break that Jarman's unlikely to resume. The big kick by Rowe to half forward. Running hard at it, Rashuto. Anderson's left foot didn't go very far. Ross Smith, he's played pretty well. So the big three. Oh, Rouvray not getting much distance, but Smart takes them up. The big three for North Melbourne as far as goal kicking tonight. They kicked 3 points in the last quarter in the final term. Here's Adelaide's chance. Maynard, McGuinness. Looks for Modra. Rashuto back there as well. Modra's inside, should shepherd. Rashuto in the pocket. Squares it. Making a chance. Robram kicks his third. It's what Gerard Healy was talking about. Suddenly, the stadium's alight.
Been on the wing, kick goes wide. Wren can't mark. Martin made a good contest out of it. Allison off the ground, rebounds. Chance for Rowe. Knocked away from McGuinness. Oh, heavy bump by Wiedemann. Terrific stuff. That may inspire the Adelaide side. Bickley, sweeping hand pass. Out for McGuinness. Gets back onto the favoured left foot. Runs around and kicks it in towards centre half forward. Marking contest. He's got it again. Great hands, Modra. Going for his 8th goal tonight. Lovely kick. He's got 8.
Robbo, 10, 6, 6, 5, 7, 5 and 8. He hasn't missed out once.
Great performance again by the full forward.
But still North Melbourne are in front and they've played terrific footy. They're on top of the table. Wren holds it up and takes the mark at centre wing. He's got McDermott. He's got to sit, wait, gets around, goes bang to centre half forward. Robin's got it. He is a thumping kick. Has booted 3. Can he do a carry here and go back, lay back and put it through? Now Modra goes, but he'll go for goal here.
I'm sure he'll lean back, Bruce.
Let's see, Robbo. Back he goes. Drop punt. Bang. It's a beauty.
At the back, Scholl kicks it forward. And well done, Smart. Backs himself. Runs away from Carey. Kicks it wide. Play on his own is Micken. He's marked outside 50 metres.
North Melbourne have got to get some people into defence now, even if they play that loose man across half-back.
Modra's got it again. He's kicked it.
That's a Gary Ablett performance, isn't it? Ablett's performance in the grand final. I know the stakes are not as high, but what a play.
Scholl can't get it clear. Now he can. Rashuto in there. Wiedemann now gets past. Gives ground away for Tregenza. Tregenza's kick is going to be marked for Adelaide.
Gee, this is not an easy shot. that angle will look difficult, wouldn't it?
I don't know if it would for him. At this ground, these players just produce feats.
Rose shot. It's a goal. Well, the folks back home watching this on television, you've been entertained, but I'm sure a lot of them will be North Melbourne supporters, and you won't believe the turnaround because they now trail by 2 points. Liptak tries to force it forward. Ramiro gets a kick out, but it's not clear enough. Rowe, he's kicked the full forward. Mogra's got it. That was a push out. Going for 10. And he kicks it.
Schenko should go the big tap to get it out of this Milo.
Wren goes for the boundary line. So does McGuinness. He stood close there, and McGuinness importantly takes it over. And Adelaide will win the game. They're 2 points in front. It's too far away from North Melbourne's goal. Just seconds left. Ruck contest. It's Schenko and Wren. Schloss held in. McGuinness has got the ball befittingly when it's all over. And Adelaide win a memorable game by just 2 points. And Mogra, what a game he's played. He's kicked 10 goals and a fantastic finish to a great game of footy.
Well, the Roos went down that night, but it was this season they finally were rewarded. Next week, the fans at Football Park are tested by some wet and windy weather and a first half as bad as Adelaide had played. So why is it a classic? Watch this.
McLeod looking for his 15th possession, deep in the pocket, stops it. Was he held? He goes on, open goal!
Andrew McLeod steals the game. That's next week. We'll also talk to Matt Connell, club champion that year. See you then.